Guys, finally he sleeps here, back again for another episode of This Week in Raid. All right, guys, let's get into it. Raid Shadow Legends. Take a look at what happened this week. First off, we have the new relics were announced as part of the Alice in Wonderland. We have Hatter's Reserve, where receives 5% less damage from enemies whose attack is lower than the wearer's. Also inflicts 5% more damage to enemies whose max HP is lower than the wearer's. And then we have the Cat's Gaze. Wearer ignores 10% of the target's defense when attacking enemies with higher max HP. If you're following along on the Twitch streams or at YouTube, last week I used all of the relic, the materials to forge relics. I hadn't done it yet. I've been kind of sitting it aside because I had not really just taken the time to. I had a couple of relics that were given as part of it, but coming to the forge, the relic crafting, talked about confusion with these. This is the first time I've seen where colorblind is becoming a very big issue in Raid Shadow Legends. The difference between rare and epic for me is the triangle at the bottom. There's a little notch on epic cards, but like when I look through my team without that triangle, I cannot tell the difference between rare and epic. And when this was originally released, I could not tell that there's a different color to the two eyeballs. And looking at it, I thought it was okay. The first eyeball is for the first slot, second eyeball is for the second slot. What's going in the third and fourth slot? That was my initial reaction to this. I just let all of the materials go. Did not realize that it was a difference between rare and epic, and that you could just pick 4 of the same rarity to earn rewards, and it doesn't give you an advantage to mix rarities, so you kind of want to do it one at a time. And then after doing that, realize that there's a lot more stuff here in this. Turn meter increases by 10% when applying. Oh, nice. We'll keep it. It's just weird that I let this stuff go because I didn't really understand, and it's all boiled down to the color blindness factor from what we've got. So this is another reason to at least keep grinding the game and playing Chimera to see it. We have those 2 new relics that are available. They're popping up in the events, in the tournaments, so you can kind of claim them through there. That's what the new relics are. You can't gain them from Chimera. They're only the event rewards and stuff through that. The next big thing we have here, besides the new relics, is the free-to-play program. HellHades Free-to-Play 2025 is underway. If you haven't visited the website, go to hellhades.com. It's on the main page. It will take you here. This is the promo that everybody is running. There is 2 teams of content creators that have been divided into Queen of Hearts and Alice. So there are you see that the Queen of Hearts, which is the team that I am on, is winning. And it is a community event, so that you can also go into the community and create a free-to-play account using the links here on HellHades website. There are contests. There are a bunch of sponsors involved in this, and it lasts 3 months. It is a blast. But looking through here, there's no Finally He Sleeps on the leaderboards. And yeah, I think I was on a couple of the leaderboards in the first week, and just kind of fallen behind as far as quality of what people are putting out there. I mean, we're only like a week in to this. It's maybe a week and a half. No, we're not that far in. We're like 2 weeks. Maybe we're 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in today. And people are cranking out some stuff. Maybe it's not a week. It's been a long week, but I don't think it's been that long. Here, when did this even start? I can't remember when it even began. been a week, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. Check it out. These are all the content creators that are involved in this. It is a blast. The community side of things is the same thing. There's another set of leaderboards over there that you can get involved. These are the actual community leaders that are putting in work. And the only real thing that you have to worry about is don't spend any money. Can't spend any money. You can't use any private promo codes or anything, but just don't spend any money. Stay free to play, and you can take part in this with a new account. You have to create the new account and use the HellHades optimizer to gain credit and to show up on the leaderboards. But there's a lot of people doing this. It is a blast. Make sure you check out Twitch. Get on to some of the content creators' Twitch streams and see if you can interact with them, and maybe you can take them on and see how far you can get in the leaderboards on the community side compared to the content creators. It's a lot of fun. It's actually my favorite 3 months of the year as far as Raid Shadow Legends goes. So that is the free-to-play tournament that is running right now. We are in the middle of, actually we're not in the middle anymore. We are on the back end of the Fusion this week. It runs until January 23rd, so we've only got about 5-6 days left. But we are coming in on the final weekend. We have Ice Golem right now that is finishing up. Champion Training is about halfway through. We have Dragon and Classic Arena coming. But we have the Artifact Enhancement, Dungeon Divers, and Summon Rush that are here. So there's only 2 that we haven't seen yet of the regular session of this. And once those 2 get released tomorrow, people will start claiming the Mad Hatter. That's just the end of it. This has been a very strict fusion. A little different than we normally see these things. This one feels very compressed. And if you come down to the very end and you are short, there is one more Summon Rush at the very end of all this. After everything else is done, you can come in for 50 extra fragments to be able to finish the fuse before it ends. Those 50 extra fragments, if you already have the fuse done, will go towards your mod if you're looking for a chance to. We still have this fragment summon for the High Mother mod. It's still sitting there. It's for anybody that's been collecting extra fragments. So that's a possibility if you still have stuff left over on those 50 from Summon Rush. It's not, to me, it's not worth going after High Mother mod just by spending a bunch of shards to go in on those last 50. But let's say you're a little bit shy and you missed out on some stuff or whatever it works out, there's at least always something that the extra fragments can go towards there in the game. But that's it. That's everything I got this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If it did help or there was some information in here that you will find useful, make sure you subscribe here on the Raid Shadow Legends channel. So you never miss when any of these videos goes live. Check out HellHades Free-to-Play 2025. And as long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos.